Hi, Scrappy friends. That layout that you seen just a second ago is by Lisa Brooks. She is an amazing scrapbooker who does double pages, and it's just super fun to watch her take the best use out of all of her photos. And so I'm going to be using that as my inspiration. I am taking part in the Secret Not Secret Kit Club telephone hop that they've been doing. So this is the second round. I am number 2. So definitely make sure that you follow along with the ladies and scrapbookers who are in my group. So I am gonna be joining in this round, and this was super fun. So in the comment or in the info box below, you'll see all of the ladies who are going to be sharing their layouts based off of the person before, and let's see how it ends up. Let's see if it gets translated the same or not. I knew that I wanted to pay homage to Lisa and the fact that she does double pages, but I wasn't necessarily sure I wanted to actually do a double page myself. So I decided to take a page protector. I cut it down. There's my cat Amberly. You're gonna see her 2 times. She sat on my desk for a while and I had to work around her. So yeah, she's a fun cat. She's very cat-like though, and so she didn't see the need to move then, as you could see. But, so yeah, I wanted to pay homage to the fact that there was a double page. So I did cut down that page protector, and so it's a 9 by 12. So this whole spread is a 9 by 12. So it's a double page 9 by 12. But I just took a big photo and I cut it down, as you've seen me do. And I put it in the pockets. And then in the top, I'm going to use that small photo in the top one. So you can see the whole thing and just that bottom part. Because that bottom part, you could see the rainbow from the mist. When the sun came down through, it showed that rainbow. And I was able to get it on my camera. That photo, I did use my DSLR. So, yeah. And I took that last year when we were at Mount Rainier. I know I've done a few layouts with some of the photos that I did take from there. And I probably kind of used photos similar to this, but it was just really fun to do it in a different way. So it doesn't really bother me to have multiple photos, because sometimes you have a different perspective on it. And I really liked this take on it. So now I'm working on the actual layout part, and I'm only using one photo. So definitely way different, but I wanted to keep that idea of the fact that she had the photos going across the page. So I am using some paper, and then I'm going to put my photo on the line. It's not in the middle, but it's closer to the middle. So definitely, like I said, I'm using her idea and kind of changing it, because I can't ever do that. So that is the one thing about that. I know that the last person is not gonna have a layout like mine, because or Lisa's. So I did feel bad in the sense of that I knew that this was not going to be what I was doing. Was definitely going to turn it and make it something else. But I really loved Lisa's, and so I really wanted to make sure that photos were a big part of that. And she actually shared that she did some extra photos on the side with her. So that is why I thought the page protector would be really fun with all the different, the big photo. And I've done that on a layout before where I took the whole picture and I cut it up. and I made it big. So I did add that piece from, oh my goodness, I can't even remember. A Creative Bubble, I think, is where I got that. Those were printable cards, so you can get collections from them, and they're really fun, and they're really good for like journaling and stuff, and you can get all these different things. So that one had to do with exploring and stuff, and so now I'm still working on this layout. I'm adding some stuff up at the top to kind of connect the top and the bottom, and Lisa had a spot on her one side where she did some work, and so I definitely wanted to make sure that I was trying to use some of those elements in that design, but change it up a little bit and not have it be so straight, because I just have a hard time doing that. And it's okay. And that is the fun thing about doing something like this, is that you can be inspired by someone who does not really scrap like you. And you can inspire someone else who probably also isn't going to scrap like you. So Miranda is tomorrow. So definitely make sure you head over to Miranda's page, because I am super excited. So I hope you guys are excited to see how she interprets my version, and we'll see, does it get closer to what hers is or not. And I definitely, on this side, so you see me working and adding a few things. I added some thread and a puffy sticker and that little circle to kind of bring what I had on the one side to the other side. So it does feel like it goes together, because that is the easy and hard thing about when you have a page protector that goes along with a layout, is that it can easily not look like it's the same layout spread, even though they do go together and stuff. So I, of course, cannot get this straight, because why would I be able to get it straight? I don't even know why I'm trying to get it straight. But I did want a little bit of something. And so I was trying to figure out, how do I want to do my layers? Because I know I want layers, because that's my jam, and I'm sticking to it, right? And so I'm like, I felt like that line was really harsh and it needed something, and I wasn't sure. So with this, I start thinking about how I can build some layers along that line. So that's what I use as going forward with my layers, is that I was using that line to kind of build something that's going to go along it. So my photo didn't have to be straight for those, the layers behind it to be straight, all the way across, and then work along that line. So that is what I'm doing. I'm doing quite a bit of thin strips. And then what would have worked really nice if I had it was like the branding strips. But, this is the thing with me, is I think about these things after I'm working on the layout. When I'm working on it, do I think, oh, I should use the branding strips from a whole bunch of these? But it's okay. And then I added that one orange piece. And I'm using a hodgepodge of collections. I have some Maggie Holmes. I have some crepe paper, wild, so that was last year's like summery collection or whatever. And then I think it was summer. It could have been spring. And then some Felicity Jane, and then there is the crepe paper collection that came out in the, Happy Day or something like that. You'd think I'd remember what it was, because I bought it and I haven't been buying that much stuff. So I'm using a lot of stash, which is fine because I have a lot of stash. And I've really unintentionally been on kind of a spending freeze because I do have so much stuff. Like, I have so much stuff, so I really wanted to use some fun stuff. And I liked those collections because they have a ton of color and foliage, and this photo was taken in the mountains. So this was when we went out to Mount Rainier. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. And we went hiking. It was on Memorial Day, so it was still fairly cold up on the mountain. I'm cutting up that top, and I'm almost done. I'm just trying to build some layers along those lines. So that's really kind of what I went with. I added some circly things. That top circle that's sticking out above the play, which that is a secret, not secret. The Creative Cuts Club, that was from a few months ago when I was guest designer. There was a ton of cuts that Christina sent me, so I wanted to use one of those because it's super fun. So the title is hiking. It's going to be Hiking Adventures, and then it says Play Travel. So because it's one of those things that I love to do. I love to travel and I love to explore new places. So I don't always get to do it often or as much as I would like, but you know, that's okay. I enjoy the places that I do get to go. So yeah, I'm going to use the lines. And so I wanted to add circly elements, and so that's why I have that circle down at the bottom, mimicking the circle above near the play. And I'm building some layers there, like layering clusters with different types of embellishments and adding some stuff up. And I definitely am trying to mostly use the copper color. So the thread that I use is copper. I will apologize that I don't have really good close-ups because silly me thought, oh, I have all the time in the world. And I've been super busy this past few weeks. And so I forgot to do the close-ups, and I really want to have this video up for you guys on time. So you'll just see it, and I'll take close-ups at some point and share them around on my account. So it'll all be good. It'll work. It'll be fine. You still will be able to see everything. I am going to move that world globe piece. I really played around with a lot of these pieces. I feel like it took me a while to do this because it just didn't feel right. And I think some of it is I'm not getting in my room as much as I would like. And also my life is so busy that I don't have the time to think about things the way I did before when I was a little bit more prolific. So I just am trying not to be hard on myself because this is my fun me time, right? Therapy for myself. And so it's okay if it takes longer to do a layout, guys. It's okay. I will say that if you guys are watching this and you aren't a part of the hop, and you want to play along and use Lisa's layout as inspiration, I think you totally should. It would be really fun, and I think it would mean a lot to all of us if you guys played along with us and tried to do a layout inspired by Lisa's layout. So like I said earlier when I started this, definitely check out the info box because I'll have all of the ladies' links and fun stuff. There's my cat again. She really likes my window. My scrap room has has windows all around, so she loves it in there, especially in the summery time. So I'm using these other small alphas. They're really fun. It worked really well. And so I really like how this turned out. It was super, super fun. So join along with the hop. Come back tomorrow at Miranda's site, her YouTube channel, and check her layout out. And I will see you guys later. Hopefully it won't be too long in between layouts. I'm trying to get into the swing of things, but it's fall time and soon it'll be winter and Christmas. But I will definitely be sharing more with you guys. So I'll see you guys later and have a great week. Bye.